All right, guys, I just got back from North Carolina. As you guys can see, new boat. Not brand new, but new to me. And we're gonna hop into what we got going on with this and how I came about it and all that stuff. First off, it is a Hobie PA17T. So it's the tandem pro angler that weighs about 250 pounds. I gotta modify the trailer that I was using for the PA12. Sold the PA12 for $2,700. Found this one, it was a demo model down in North Carolina for $2,800. So only paying $100 out of pocket after you sell the pro angler that I had. And there is some issues and stuff with it that I'll need to fix, but these things go used about $4,500 to $5,500, and new they're $6,600. And this is a 2018, so it's only been through 2 seasons. But I'm gonna flip the camera around and give you guys a walkthrough. This is before really I've done any mods. The only thing I've done is power washed it. So let's get into that. All right, here she is, Pro Angler 17T. As you can see, it did have some water in it, so that's why I've got all the hatches open and letting it kind of air out. Now, there is one issue. It is right here. As you can see, there is a crack right here, but I'm pretty sure I can just heat that up and plastic weld it back. I got a new handle coming for it. It barely fits in my garage, so I have to squeak by this. See, this is the old front handle here. It's pretty beat up. As you can see, it doesn't have the finger grips here, so it's pretty uncomfortable. So I ordered one of those. I've got about $300 worth of parts and accessories and stuff coming for this, just to get it good as new, basically. So we're missing the hatch liner. That was a big chunk of it. That's $100 right there. But I may need to replace this seal. I haven't ordered that yet, but we're gonna try and re-glue this thing in. Looks like they kind of tried to re-glue it in, but so we'll re-glue this, and if that doesn't take, then I'll just order a new seal. They're like 15 bucks. But so we're gonna need a hatch liner. We're gonna need to fix that seal. We're gonna swap out all these bungees right here. I'm gonna go with the orange bungee. But it did come with both seats and both drives. The drives are a little janky, but I'll explain that here in a little bit. It was left out in the sun, so you only get 2 of these. At least that's what the manual says from the factory, but I had 2 more. But I couldn't find these little knobby things, the red ones. I found them in black, just not red. So I ordered the black ones. Probably gonna replace both of these because these are pretty dried out and hard. And then I'll add the one on that side because it is missing one bungee on that side. I might try and make a second bungee for that side as well. We're gonna probably have to grind out some of this foam, just kind of scratch it out. Probably not in the front hatch, but the middle one and the back one, so we can fit our tub in here. I've seen a lot of people kind of scrape this off just on this ridge right here, and it gives you enough it gives you enough clearance for the tubs, which I have 2 of. And here's the other one. Now this is not the 2019, so it doesn't have the Guardian system. It has Lowrance Ready, and I use Garmin, so I'll just be using a Burley Pro. Not as big of a deal to me on something this big. I'm not gonna be taking this in the river or anything like that. So I'm gonna use it as like a boat, and it doesn't really bother me all that much that it has a Lowrance Ready instead of the Guardian. It is missing the front handle and the riser, but it does have the back 2 with the back 2 risers. But so I ordered a riser for this one up here, and a new handle, and then I'm just gonna replace these handles because they're kind of getting worn out, and I'll have these as spares. Let's see. Oh, this I actually fixed already, but let's see. So right there, see that Phillips head stainless steel screw right there? This was kind of like flopping off, and it was kind of like down here, and this was like folded up underneath down here, and it was just really loose and everything, and I realized that the rivet or whatever had just popped out. And I've sprayed all this stuff down with WD-40. That's to kind of negate the rust and everything, smooth everything out. So I just put that Phillips head back in, and now we're basically good as new. And a couple other small issues we got. So here's the new rod racks that I had, and that's the old ones. As you can see, they're extremely faded compared to these. We do have some peeling right here, but that's all right. This will just basically make it through the next couple months. I'm hoping when wintertime rolls around, because we are going to be duck hunting out of this boat as well, me and a couple buddies. So that was one of the main purposes of getting it. That and it's good for the family. I have a wife and a daughter that next year, you know, she'll be old enough maybe to hold a pole and catch some bluegills and stuff. If not, I can take my dad out, take my friends out. It's a boat. I've still got the Bonafide. So that'll be my boat for the rivers, ponds, when I go solo, stuff like that. But I can go solo in this because you can sit right here and pop your seat right here, put the drive in right there, and go solo. And then it has, this is the social seating right here where you're facing each other, but you can flip this chair around like that, and then you have another Mirage Drive well right there. And that's the next thing. It only came with one cassette. It's supposed to come with two, so I ordered two more. So we'll be able to plug all three, because we are going to put a trolling motor on this right here. This thing is trolling motor ready. You have to buy the mounting bracket. Along with the marine mat we're going to do this winter, we're probably going to do this trolling motor, the bow mount trolling motor. And it'll basically be used as a boat, but we'll have the pedal option just in case something goes wrong with the motor, the battery dies, stuff like that. We are going to be putting the Garmin EchoMap Plus, the side imaging one. That's the one I had on my Outback and the other Pro Angler that I bought, which I did have every intention of keeping that Pro Angler 12, but this popped up for $2,800. I could get 27, 28 out of the one I had. I knew this was going to have some issues, but like I said, $300. And it also came with only one cup holder, and it's extremely faded, but we do plan on having 3 guys on this when we're duck hunting. So this will be the 3rd cup holder. I actually picked up 2 more brand new ones, so I didn't have to pay shipping or anything like that at the store that I got this from. So here's 2 more cup holders. So we'll have 3 cup holders, and then I have all this junk over here, excuse the mess. This is everything I pulled off the Pro Angler 12. We got to put on there. So I've got 2 of these that are going to go on here, and I've got the 2 rod holders, H-rail rod holders. There's the fish finder, power pole plate. There's the transducer with the Burley Pro, all that stuff. Here's power pole micro. I don't know if we're gonna be mounting this Anchor Wizard on here or not. I might get a heavy duty one for this boat and not the plastic one. I might leave the plastic one on the Bonafide. But yeah, I just wanted to introduce you guys to the new boat that we're going to be duck hunting and fishing out of. We're going to make a scissor blind where we can fold the blind up while we're on the water. Contemplating, because there is a lot of scratches on the side. I mean, it was a demo boat. This thing was not used lightly. It was pretty harshly used, but it's what you come to expect. There's no holes in the actual hull, minus this one right here up in the front, which no big deal. So we'll put some new marine mat on here. We might get a wrap just to cover up all these scratches, and probably be camouflage to help with the duck hunting and everything. But here are the 2 Mirage drives that it came with. As you can see, the fins are pretty gnarly. Those are bent up. I'll have to straighten those out. But they are 180 arcs, and they work. And they definitely work. But as you can see, all these pins, I think minus this one right here, The rest are all broken off. So I'm hoping Hobie releases a upgrade kit for the kick-up fins, and I've heard that comes with a new spline. I'm not going to buy a new spline just for these tabs, but if they offer a kick-up fin upgrade where I can get new splines and fins and everything, basically you keep your chains, your pull tabs, your pedals, your arcs, and your drums, and I'll swap everything over on some new splines, new fins, new rods, and these two drives will be good as new. But like I said, not a big deal because we're not really planning on using those Mirage drives all that much. But I just wanted to give you guys a video on what I bought and what we got coming up. Video wise, there's going to be a lot of projects on this thing because we're going to put the trolling motor up front, the marine mat or C-deck, I haven't really decided yet. Hopefully it's going to get a customized C-deck. Maybe a wrap eventually, I don't know, that's kind of last on the list. But we got all kinds of mods and little stuff to fix, like the handles and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, hopefully you guys are as excited about this 17T as I am. This is basically my dream boat. I've always wanted one of these, and I just never could come to make myself pay that much for this boat. They're $6,600 new, and like I said, rarely do you find them less than $4,500. Most of the time they're $4,500 to $5,500 used, and that goes all the way back to like predating the 180 drives. So this did come with both seats. It did come with both drives. It was missing some accessories like the two flat mount A-trail accessories, one cup holder, one cassette, and the rod racks were a little dried out. It was missing the hatch liner. So like I said, I bought all that, and it's about $300 into it. So I'm about $3,100 into a PA17 that is only 2 years old, and I think she's got a lot of life left. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos on this baby. We're gonna be rigging her out all winter long. See you guys in the next one.